Hello everyone, it's December 16th, the darkest day in the history of Pakistan. Let's talk about the causes and concocted myths about the fall of Dhaka. The creation of Bangladesh is one of the most sensitive and tragic chapters in the history of Pakistan. On December 16, 1971, Pakistani troops laid down their arms and surrendered for secession of East Pakistan. It is considered the darkest day in our history. The grievances of Dhaka were political one. It should have been handled with a political approach. Thousands of innocent civilians lost their lives in this tragedy. On March 25, 1969, Gen Ayub resigned and handed over Gov to General Yahya Khan. After that, first democratic election in history of Pakistan took place in December 1970, in which Awami League won a majority. Awami League did not get a single seat from West Pakistan, and PPP met the same fate in the East Wing. Awami League had full rights to form a government and rule over Pakistan. However, the leadership of West Pakistan denied the transfer of power to Awami League. Despite political issues, the external factors still played a major factor in fall of Dhaka. Indian Army trained Mukti Bahini with best military skills in 6 months to foment insurgency in East Pakistan. Indian Army along with Mukti Bahini started invading main checkposts from 30th November until December 3, 1971. They encircled Eastern Wing completely. India had built hundreds of camps in West Bengal and trained armed Bengali youths from East Pakistan to form Mukti Bahini. By mid-November 1971, border skirmishes were rapidly turning into bloody attacks on Pakistani troops. Eventually, on December 3, 1971, war with India was declared. On December 4 to 5, Indian planes, MiG-21S and Su-7S, attacked Dhaka airport. Indian artillery was used extensively in support of rebel operations in East Pakistan to disintegrate Pakistan in 1971. After getting surrounded by Indian forces on December 16, 1971, Gen Niazi signed Instrument of Surrender and handed over his pistol to Gen Aurora Singh. Even with a common ideology and a joint struggle for freedom, physical separation of East and West Pakistan by 1,000 miles exerted tremendous pressure on two sides to go their separate ways. The binding force between people of East and West Pakistan was Islam. Otherwise, there were huge differences in language, culture, and traditions. One of the factors was that pace of economic development in East Pakistan was much slower than in West. Pakistan's main foreign exchange earner was jute, known world over as golden fiber, followed by tea. Both were mainly grown in East Pakistan, and Eastern Wing felt that they are not getting their justified share. Their other major grievance was lack of proper representation of Bengalis in military and bureaucracy, despite the fact they were in majority. Shifting of capital from Karachi to Islamabad by Ayub Khan deepened a sense of deprivation and ignited a strong nationalism among Bengali population. A few wrong myths and concocted facts which need clarification include that it is impossible to carry out rapes of 200,000 women in a span of 2 years. For almost 30 years, not a word was printed in Western press about rapes committed by Indian troops and rebel militia. The number of Pakistani soldiers was exaggerated. The actual number was 34,000, with 11,000 police, rangers, scouts, and militia. This made the total number of combatants 45,000. Another propaganda that Bengalis negated the concept of two-nation theory was also wrong, as after seceding from Pakistan, Bangladesh had to merge with India as was in pre-partition era, which it did not. Even after succeeding from Pakistan, Muslims in Bangladesh don't consider themselves similar to Hindus. Nevertheless, Pak Army fought valiantly in tough conditions. Logistical problems faced by West Pakistan in 1971 were need due consideration. Pakistani troops give heroic fight despite enemy's superiority in both numbers and firepower. Mistakes were committed by both sides that led to bloodshed and creation of Bangladesh. Great nations learn from their past mistakes and make their way forward. On 16 of Dec, as a nation, we have to choose that if we want to live with unity and dignity, we have to strengthen our bonds by sharing justice, love, and respect. This day should be remembered to pay homage to the patriots who gave their lives for Pakistan. Last but not the least, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more informative videos like this one. Goodbye.